Good evening, Aries and cross watchers. Welcome to Inner Knowing Messages. Thank you all for being here. This is going to be your February 2026 monthly reading. I will be drawing 3 tarot cards, 1 crystal angel card and 1 angel number card for your reading today. Okay, how is everyone? Where are you all watching from? Oops, that one wanted to jump out. So there we go, the cards are talking. Right, let's grab a crystal angel card. So if you were guided here, guys, trust your inner knowing that you are meant to be here. Okay. If it doesn't resonate, just leave the energy and come back another time. There we go. So the first card is number 2. Now, this card has come out already in Capricorn and Aquarius reading, if I remember correctly, which I did yesterday. So the High Priestess is card number 2, and it's all about the mystery and about intuition. It's about your inner knowing. It's about your self-trust, your spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom, knowledge, things that yet to be revealed, and spirit guides. So are you getting more in tune with your spiritual self? Or is there a certain calling that you're feeling pulled to? Ooh, then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, this is a fantastic card to have financial wise. So this is all about, a windfall. It's about, things coming together. It's about wills and deeds. It could be a trust. You could be inheriting something. It's also about feeling privileged and, you're inheriting what's rightly yours. So what have you been up to or what's happening? Let me know. Put some information in the comments. It'd be great to hear. And then we have the 4 of Cups. Now, this card, to a lot of people, they think, oh, it's a negative card. And it isn't really, because what this is this person sitting there under the tree is so feeling downtrodden about what's been happening and, is feeling regret and remorseful and, feels like they've missed out on opportunities. But what they're not really looking at is there's an opportunity being handed to them right there. But only if they looked at it properly, they could see there is an opportunity there in front of them. They just need to open their eyes instead of just looking. Actually, open your eyes to what's in front of you. So this person would be able to, enjoy and, have a new opportunity if they stop fixating on what has happened about the past. Now, with the Crystal Angel card, we have Opal. That's a really pretty card. Now it says, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to behold and throw your bigger, can't even read this writing because it's dark. You are bigger than yourself, basically, and you're meant to shine. You're meant to be who you're meant to be. You're meant to follow your North True Star, that inner calling, that intuition, wherever it is that resonates with you, that is what you're meant to do and shine with that. Follow through with it. Oh, and then we have for your number card with the angel number 1616. And this is all about your readjustments. It's about overcoming obstacles. It's about soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. It says your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into everything will fall to pieces. That doesn't quite make sense, does it? Everything will fall to pieces. I think it should say everything will fall together or fall, become one, basically. Because if you're going to be meeting up with someone or getting with someone from the past, everything will come together. That's how I would say it. But there we are. I'll read this again. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as the chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces. There we go. Interesting. Let me know, Aries, what that means. Very interesting ending to that card there. But overall, for me, I feel it's all about your natural wisdom, your intuition, your gut feeling, wherever you feel called to, whatever resonates to you and matters to you, what you're happy with, what lights you up inside. That ultimately is going to be an indication or the right way to go about something. So if you're thinking about changing a pathway into education or jobs or living, relocation, what feels right to you, and go with that. That's my overall summary of those cards today. So there we go, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Please kindly, if you could give me a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I should be back in a couple of weeks' time with your mid-monthlies in February. Thank you for being here. Take care and stay blessed.